Well, I got a good one for you. This kind of falls right into this whole thing.
Okay.
About people believing their civil rights and everything are being violated.
Okay.
All right. So since this whole Michael Brown incident, and maybe even just before that,
yeah,
what have these people who insist that there's all this police brutality, what have they been insisting that the police provide their officers on duty?
But the cams.
There you go. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that most of the major cities and metropolitan areas have provided body cams for their police,
mm-hmm.
police body cameras can threaten civil rights of black and brown people, a report says.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So now they said, well, you know, these police, they're abusing these, you know, these minorities. We need cameras. So they go out and get the cameras, and now they're saying, wait a minute, these cameras are actually showing what's going on.
How dare they?
Yeah. And they're actually causing these guys to get charges against them because we're actually seeing them breaking the law.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Is this the Onion? Are you sure?
No, this is absolutely true.
All right.
The number of U.S. police departments outfitting their officers with body cameras increased each year, but the camera can pose a threat to civil rights if the department fails to set rules that govern when officers review the footage from their cameras, according to a new report.
When they review it?
When they review it.
Meaning what?
Well, let's find out.
All right.
The vast majority of the nation's biggest police departments allow officers to watch the footage from their body cameras whenever they want, including before they write their incident report or make a statement, said the report, which was released Tuesday by the Leadership Conference on Civil and Human Rights.
Okay.
Unrestricted footage review places civil rights at risk and undermines the goals of transparency and accountability.
Wait a minute. So, I know I'm being stupid here for trying to find a logic in illogical thought, but they're saying that looking at what happened in order to write an accurate statement
correct
is bad.
Yes.
Because they should be writing a statement without seeing proof of how it went down and potentially could be wrong.
Correct.
So the fact that they want to be sure of their actions is bad.
Yes.
Because it eliminates
the chance that
doubt?
It eliminates the chance that you make a statement on your report and then it goes to court and they said, well, officer so and so, you said this guy was wearing a black shirt but he was actually wearing a purple shirt.
Yeah.
And so therefore, since your report was wrong, he deserves to be let go because you were wrong in identifying him in your report.
Please tell me that this article ends with this was laughed out of court.
Let's see. Because an officer's memory of the event may be altered by watching the body camera footage.
No, not altered. No. Not altered. Reminded.
Or confirmed.
Confirmed. Or not altered. An officer's memory... An officer is reacting in a split fucking second.
Mm-hmm.
They should have instant replay, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, they do it in football.
Yeah, no kidding.
That was a touchdown. No, it wasn't. He didn't touch the goal line. His knee was down first. I don't know. Let's go back and take a look at the camera.
This is ridiculous.
So anyway, because an officer's memory of the event may be altered by watching the body camera footage, doing so will likely alter what the officer writes in his report.
Yeah. Okay.
That in turn can make it more difficult for investigators or courts to assess whether the officer's actions were reasonable based on what he or she perceived at the time of the incident, states the report.
But you're looking at the fucking film. You can see what their action was and if it was or wasn't reasonable.
Right.
How could you not see if the action was reasonable or not? You're looking at the film. Oh, my God.
Anyway, it was, let's see here. It can make it more difficult for investigators or courts to assess whether the officer's actions were reasonable based on what he or she perceived at the time of the incident, states the report. The illusion of accuracy, how body-worn camera footage can distort evidence.
How proof can distort evidence.
Yes. Body camera programs are in place in 62 of the 69 largest U.S. police departments, according to Scorecard released on Tuesday by the Leadership Conference. Most of those departments, 55% or almost 80%, allow officers to view their footage whenever they want.
As long as they can't edit it, who cares?
Yeah. The Leadership Conference report advises that police department institute a clean reporting policy under which officers write an initial report before reviewing any footage. Only afterward would they watch the footage and write a second supplementary report.
All right, Eddie Rocks, that might be racist. Jesus. My God. You think that was an actual poster at some point?
I think so. That might have been a 1950s pre-civil rights poster.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I think that was posted at all the Walgreens around town.
That was in Selma.
Yeah.
Selma, Alabama on every pole.
Sure. We make the case that in the interest of consistency, fairness, transparency, and accountability, clean reporting should be adopted as a standard practice for all police departments with body-worn camera programs. Some police experts say officers should view the footage before writing the report to make sure the account is correct.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
Yeah, they want to be as accurate as they can. Lance LaRusso, an ex-cop and current Atlanta attorney who represents police officers, told the Associated Press. This specter that every time an officer looks at the video, they're going to lie and adapt their statement just is infuriating because we want the officers to write the most accurate report that they can.
The most accurate report that they can would be from reviewing the evidence.
That's what he's saying. He says it's infuriating that they're being accused of...
Okay. All right, I misyelled.
Yeah, this specter that every time an officer looks at the video, they're going to lie and adapt their statement is just infuriating because we want the officers to write the most accurate report they can.
How about if you have video, you don't even write a statement?
Yeah, I agree.
How about that? Here's my statement. There, that's my statement. Now, go to court with that. You know, that should be it.
So first you want the body cameras. Now we don't want to really use the video footage.
Yeah. Well, they're here now, so I will admit I was not for the body cameras, but they're here now, so you might as well use them.
So one of the comments.
Yeah.
We need body cameras. The cops are lying. Wait, the cops aren't lying. We don't want body cameras.
It's funny.
First you want them? No, demand them. And now you don't want them? Violations of civil rights? Don't you mean an end to the majority of the ghetto lottery lawsuits?
Jesus. Ghetto lottery lawsuits.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's the world we live in.
Sad but true.
We want them? No, we don't want them. Wait a minute. It showed the truth. Wait a minute. Scratch that.
If it was convicting more white guys, then it would be okay to
Right,
keep.
exactly.
You know, white males. Because white males are scum.
Right.
Everybody else should have more rights than white males.
Exactly. Wait a minute. That shows what actually happened? No. Don't do that.
Yeah.
So good. Dumb.
Mm.
Where does it end, Chris Aiken? Where does it end?
Hopefully with me dying before we get enslaved.
All right. Well, let's take a short break. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Let's go get a drink.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to go get some grape drink. How about you?
Got me some Skittles for my grape drink.
I got me some codeine cough syrup to add to my grape drink.
I'm going to make it good with some Oxy. Put some Oxy in my grape drink.
Yep.
Going to be a good old fucking time.
Exactly. All right. I see that old Rick Rule and Every Mother's Nightmare has been making some headway on the independent music charts.
That's right. Rick Rule here.
I think it seems like people are digging their latest release, Grind.
Turn it up. Keep it up.
Exactly. So I thought I'd play something from Grind.
All right.
Because I do like Every Mother's Nightmare, and I like seeing that they're, after all these years, they're making a little headway in the independent music charts.
Like seeing some Rick Rule.
Exactly.
Every Mother's Nightmare.
Exactly. So anyway, let's play something from Grind.
All right.
So here's Rick Rule and the boys, and this one is just called. I think we'll play. Let's play Swing Again. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
All right, here it is. It's Every Mother's Nightmare exclusively here
on your classic metal show.
Hey, this is Rick Rule from Every Mother's Nightmare, and you're listening to Chris and Neely on the Classic Metal Show. Crank it up.